Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If this is your first time with us, welcome. We're excited you're all here today for another episode of Cooking Connected. My name is Jordan. Joining me today is my coworker, Sajwa, and one of our Cooking Matters volunteers, Chef Jeff.
Hello.
Cooking Matters is a collaboration between Share Our Strengths Cooking Matters program and the University of Minnesota Extension. Cooking Matters classes are normally an in-person or online nutrition-based cooking class that meets once a week for 2 hours for a total of 6 weeks. Classes feature a nutrition educator and a chef that work together to teach our participants how to make a healthy, delicious, affordable meal, as well as lots of fun nutrition advice. Today, we're going to follow that same format, except virtually. So Chef Jeff is going to be showing us how to make some Cookout classics. Labor Day is right around the corner. So we are going to be learning how to make some turkey hot dogs. We'd like to thank the creators of this recipe, Terri Gilson with foodmeanderings.com. Just like every week, we do have another survey for you all to take. And of course, we love your feedback. So please go ahead and take that survey after this video. We will go ahead and place that in the description box of our video, as well as in the live chat in just a minute. For this survey, you will need a program code, which I have right here. I apologize, it's a little washed out, but I will say it as well. The program code is E102264. And again, we'll have the link for the survey as well as the program code in the description box of our video. We thank you in advance for that feedback. We greatly appreciate it. So with that, let's go ahead and turn it over to Sajwa and Chef Jeff for today's recipe. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thanks, Jordan, for that introduction there. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to this episode of Cooking Connected. Before we get started, we're going to go over a few little things, kitchen safety things, in this case, grill safety things. But whenever you're cooking any kind of food, you do want to make sure that you are washing your hands. Please make sure you wash your hands for at least 20 seconds so you can sing the ABC song or the happy birthday song twice, and that will get you there. Make sure you're getting in between those fingers, underneath your fingernails, around your wrist, all those spots where germs like to hide. Another thing that you want to make sure to do is have a clean and sanitized cooking space. So cleaning, meaning you've removed any visible debris or dirt or anything. And then sanitizing, meaning you've disinfected the space with, any kind of disinfectant to remove any germs or bacteria on there. So with that, I'm going to pass it to Jeff, and we're going to get started with this awesome recipe. He's got his grill locked and loaded, so I know it's going to be a good one today.
Right. Thank you very much, Sajwa. Yes, glad to see everybody here today on this beautiful cloudy day. Hopefully it's not going to rain until after this show is over. But we're going to be making some banh mi turkey hot dogs. And a banh mi is a traditional Vietnamese sandwich. And you can use anything like sardines, different kinds of cold cuts, fish. I've seen sardine sandwiches made from banh mi sandwiches as well. And traditionally they have shredded daikon and carrots and some kind of a chili pepper and cilantro, but you can incorporate anything that you want to. I like the fresh crunchiness that a banh mi sandwich has, and I will put this on a lot of different kinds of sandwiches. So we have some diced up red onions, some thinly sliced and cut on the diagonal. This is an English cucumber. And then I've used my shredder, took a carrot, washed it, peeled it, and then shredded up this carrot right here. So it looks really nice. Look at all the fabulous colors that are going to be on here. It's really nice.
I was just going to say that, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Because we want to eat from the rainbow. We want to eat all different colors that food has to offer us. So that way we can get more vitamins and minerals into our bodies. And then we have, those are the micronutrients, but now we're going to talk about more of the macronutrients, the carbs, the fats, and the protein. So we're going to go with lean fat. Okay, lean proteins is what we're going to use. So we have these turkey hot dogs right here. Just Jennie-O or whatever brand you like to use. I'm just going to spray them lightly. Thank you. Just like that. I have my grill on medium. I'm just going to put them right here. And my wife likes to, she calls them a hot dog sandwich, which I think is really cool. Never heard that before, but she makes like her hot dog like a sandwich. She puts a lot of vegetables on it. We have some whole wheat rolls, hot dog rolls right here. And I'm just going to gently, lightly spray these as well and put them down here because I like to have it a little bit toasty. Add some flavor, add some different textures.
I agree. I love toasted hot dog buns.
As opposed to like being cold. Yeah, it's a nicer presentation. It's a nicer taste as well. So like I said, on a traditional banh mi sandwich, they would use a Vietnamese style baguette. The French were in Vietnam for couple of decades, I think. And so the French taught them some French culinary skills. And one of them was to make a baguette. Well, the Vietnamese have enhanced this baguette, and I think they're fabulous. They're lighter, they're fresher tasting, they're more airy. And you toast those up and you would spread one side with mayonnaise and another side with a pork pate. And then you add your ingredients and then you top it with your daikon. You can radish, peppers, chilies, whatever you want to top with. So that's what we're gonna do today. But you got the mayonnaise and the hot sauce, please. I forgot that one. So you can use anything you want to. You can still use your traditional mustard. President Obama said it's not a hot dog unless you're 10 years old. You got to have mustard on it. If you're 10 years and younger, then you can put ketchup on it. That's what President Obama said. I love President Obama. And I kind of agree with him. Anyway, these are turning out pretty good, I think. Getting some really nice marks. See how they kind of open up like that? They look really cool. It's a nice presentation. So I got them really nice and toasty right here.
Oh, beautiful grill marks.
So I took some and I sprayed the grill. You can also take a towel and dab the paper towel into some oil, use your tongs, and then cover the whole grill up so that way it helps prevent sticking. And you can add like some turkey bacon to this, whatever you like. Shredded lettuce, tomatoes. I don't know if anybody's ever tried like the Mexican hot dogs. They have so much on there. They put avocados, mayonnaise, tomatoes, of course, lime juice, some lettuce. They're really, really good. So here's our hot dog. Actually, I've got some mayonnaise here. Just whatever kind of mayonnaise you want. Just gonna spread it on there. Do the other one. I love mayonnaise. It's one of my favorite sauces. I can put it on anything. Peanut butter, mayonnaise sandwiches, and whatever cold cuts, tuna fish is good for me. So I'm gonna add 2 of these beautiful hot dogs. See how that looks? It really looks cool when it has those slits on there, and it helps cook it faster too. Okay, like that. So now, let's see if this will work. That'll work. I'm just going to go ahead and line the hot dogs. You can put as many cucumbers on there as you want to. I like the fresh crunchiness of this. Cucumbers, I put, the cucumber, the fried chicken sandwiches. I will put cucumbers on there too. People put pickles on there, but the cucumbers add a nice fresh crispness to it, just like pickles, but they're not in the vinaigrette.
The sodium there.
Yes, and less sodium. Yeah.
It's a smart idea. I really like that.
So there we've got the cucumbers, some fresh carrots, these beautiful red onions that my wife chopped up. We'll take these off. And then we have some of this sriracha sauce. So you can add that. Don't those look great?
These are some beautiful hot dogs.
Very festive, aren't they? All that color on there.
Yeah, this is a great way to eat the rainbow. And we're going to talk a little bit about that later too.
So there we go with those. Really nice looking, I think. And then we have this beautiful looking salad right here. I thought about grilling these. This is called a stone fruit salad. So we have, as you can see, some grapes, peach nectarines. We got some peaches and plums in here as well. And so that, you know, they're all cut about this size right there. And then we have some, oops, you know what? I forgot. I'll come back to that in a minute. This is some fresh Asian mint from our garden. We have community gardens. And I'm going to add, I have some simple dressing for this, and it's hot water. It's 3 tablespoons of hot water and 3 tablespoons of honey and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So right now I've got the honey and the vanilla extract in here, and my wife is microwaving the water because we want the water to be hot. That way it will help loosen up this honey. Go ahead, pour right in here. Come on over here. Right here. There you go. She is camera shy. Thank you. That's good. Oh boy, it's starting to rain.
We got to get you inside, Jeff.
So I'm going to quickly add this and then toss it. I think this would make a nice addition for this salad. So like that's got this fresh mint. And what I forgot to add is traditional. And I went to my garden. I couldn't get in my garden because it was locked and I forgot the combination. So luckily there was the farmer's market on Cliff Road at Mother of Mary Church was on from 11:30 to 4:30 today, Thursdays, every Thursday. And so I went and got some fresh cilantro from Sia Lor Vang. Okay, Sia Lor Vang, Vietnamese lady there. She sold me a bunch of cilantro for $2. This is really nice to have on your, it's one of the essential ingredients to put on a on my sandwich. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one. Look how beautiful that is. That is
Oh, it's
so
gorgeous.
Nice, you know?
Yeah.
Lots of color, very festive.
Nice.
Wow. So test this out. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sweetness from the carrots, spiciness from the sriracha, crunch from the cucumbers. Mm-mm-mm. So I've got this salad. A bite from this grape. Good combination right here.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I mean, goodness gracious, all the colors going on there. I can see the brown from the grill marks still peeking out the side of the buns. It looks so tasty.
That is.
All right, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of nutrition education today. And I mean, Jeff, today you said so many things that I was gonna bring up in my own nutrition lesson, so I'm glad you did.
Sorry.
No, it's perfect. But you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier Jeff was talking about Mexican hot dogs and even a great way that we can turn these turkey hot dogs into banh mi sandwiches. And that's just a great way to make packaged foods healthier. So today we're going to do a lesson called Packaged Food Makeover. Of course, those packaged or convenience foods are very helpful, especially when you need a quick meal, but oftentimes they don't have a lot of the nutrients that we need. So you can make them healthier by adding things in the way Jeff did today. For example, with ramen noodles, and I believe we've actually done a Cooking Connected video like this, but with ramen noodles, you can try, adding frozen or fresh veggies into them to kind of spruce them up. Things like broccoli, peas, edamame, or spinach would work really nice. You can also add in protein, perhaps like chicken, fish, or beef. And then even tofu would work great. I feel like we always leave tofu out. That's a really great, awesome, meat-free option. And you can also try to make them a little healthier by using half of the seasoning packet and adding some of your own herbs and spices from your cabinet. That way you have a bit more control over how much sodium you're putting into that meal. And, it just makes it all around healthier. Also, another thing you can try to do is cook your own pasta. So you can try a whole grain angel hair pasta, which would work really well in that recipe. And then adding all the things that I previously mentioned. And you look around and next thing you know, you've got a nice ramen noodle dish. That's a bit healthier. You can also do the same thing with like frozen pizzas by adding more veg on them. You can try buying plain cheese pizza. You can add extra vegetables like broccoli, peppers, onions, and then pop it in the oven. And that way you get kind of a quicker pizza situation going on. Or you can try the make your own pizza that we did with Cooking Connected. It was a Cooking Matters recipe. We did the Works pizza along with the whole wheat pizza dough, and that came out wonderful. I love that recipe, and it's a lot of fun to make. Another thing that I like to mention is a way to spruce up boxed macaroni and cheese, right? I feel like I never think to do that, but you can definitely add spinach or broccoli to that during the last few minutes of cooking. That way you're getting into more of those nutrients and you're adding a little bit more color to your mac and cheese. So that'll kind of help it make a little bit healthier. And then also there are lots of other like just add meat box dinners. And you can always opt to use a lean meat like we did today. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. But you can use like lean ground beef, chicken, or turkey. Those are all great lean meat options. Also consider draining the fat from the meat after you cook it. That's really going to help make your meal a little bit leaner. It looks like we're getting a view of the sandwiches. Sorry, I was just talking.
That's okay. Since it's raining out, it's pouring out. We've been taking our equipment inside.
Yes, please do. You guys, these look beautiful. And just speaking off of what Jeff has done already, he took a turkey hot dog and really turned it into something fantastic by adding in all of those extra veg. Look at that awesome color we've got coming around. We always talk about eating the rainbow. And I mean, this is so colorful, so much more colorful than you would get with a regular old hot dog with some ketchup and mustard. So props to you guys for that. We love that recipe for this reason. And also I did want to mention just like the lean meats that we're using today. So again, we did use a turkey hot dog. And that's a really great option because it's got a lot less fat. Now, of course, some of these packaged or convenience foods and meats and such are going to be higher in sodium. So just be aware of that as you're working with them. But you can look at getting things like chicken, like links, leaner beef meats, anything like that. And you want to really watch your saturated fat. That's really going to help you out in the long range and just make things healthier overall. Another thing I did want to mention was also when you're working with like frozen chicken nuggets or like fish sticks, you can always compare the labels and compare the nutrition facts panel and look for the one with the least sodium. That's going to help you in the long run too. You want to look for less sodium and less saturated fat when you're comparing those nutrition facts panels. Look for chicken nuggets made with white meat instead of dark meat. And then also don't forget to serve vegetables or, anything like that on the side. So like Jeff did today, he's got a nice fruit salad on the side because he's already got so many veggies on his hot dogs. So having a side option like veggies or a fruit salad is really going to make a difference. We've got quite a few options on Cooking Matters website you can check out. But just another side note for fries, try the sweet potato fry recipe. That one rocks. So tasty, and it's a lot of fun to make, and it's actually not that hard or time consuming. So I do recommend that as a nice fry substitute whenever you're cooking. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Jordan here. Wow, we're really seeing the colors come through on this one now.
We really had a storm here going on right now. We finished just in time.
Every time we want to grill on Cooking Connected, like rain is like coming after us, right, guys? Man, we can't catch a break.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Chef Jeff, and your team. We greatly appreciate
Hi,
both.
my wife, yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for your help with Cooking Connected. Thank you, Sajwa, for that awesome nutrition advice. And that is a beautiful recipe. All of those vegetables on our hot dogs, not something you typically think of, but it's an easy way to add in extra vegetables, which is really great. So thank you again, everyone. With that, that's going to wrap up our episode of Cooking Connected. Again, we'd like to thank Terri Gilson, the creator of this recipe, for this beautiful recipe. We'd also like to mention that Cooking Connected is going to be taking a short break through September. So we'll be offline through September. We're hoping to be back in October. So starting in October, you can see us again in October on Thursdays at 2 p.m. So same time, we hope to see you back in October. But if you could, before you leave, please make sure to take our survey. Again, that is in the description box of our videos, as well as in the live chat. Here's the program code. Again, it's washed out, I'm sorry. That code is E102264. And again, that's in the description box as well as in the live chat. So thank you so much, everyone. We will see you all again in October. Bye, everyone.
Take care.